let's talk about guys who are on this roster right now. Bobby, I'm curious to hear your thoughts, value of Julius Randle in a trade, given his production, given his contract. How do you see it?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I think I talked to both of you guys right after the series when they lost to Miami, and from a Knicks fan's perspective, it was like, can we just get him out of town, right? Like, send him away and never to be seen again here. And I think, listen, I think he's still on a really good contract. I think he's on a value contract. He's certainly coming off an All NBA season. Yes, it was a disappointment as far as from a playoffs perspective here, but I think it is a good contract here, and if New York ever wanted to pivot, they can certainly do that. I think you're pivoting if you have a comfort level that Obi Toppin is your guy moving forward at the 4, and I don't have a good enough body of work to make that argument right now.
Yeah, we talked for a long time about how if it is Julius Randle, you move on from Obi Toppin, or if it is Obi Toppin, you move on from Julius Randle. I think we're several years into this, and I would think just from a human perspective, not that you make these decisions based on relationships, but Obi Toppin, he's not being put in position to show his full talents, and you drafted him highly, and now he's behind Julius Randle for the past 3 years. So I would think that at least when teams call on Toppin, the Knicks will listen. But back to Randle CP, do you want to see number 30 in orange and blue opening night?
Well, if the Knicks can upgrade and it's going to cost him Julius Randle, then I would trade him. I don't think that they can win anything serious with Julius Randle as their first or second best player on the team. But I've said for since the offseason started that I don't see them, selling low on a Julius Randle trade. I don't think they're at that point yet. Having fell, 2 games short of the Eastern Conference Finals, I would have to think that they're going to look to move forward with him or tack on with Jalen Brunson there, and so that they can get back to that point or be even better. So, 24 points, 10 rebounds. It was solid production during the regular season. I feel like he contributed massively to them getting those 48 wins and making it to the playoffs. You have to give him a lot of credit there. And all-star, all-NBA player. And so he certainly helped this team tremendously last year. But I just think that there's a ceiling with him as one of their top guys, and I don't see them moving on if he's on this team.